Hey everybody. I haven't done this in a while. I just wanted to see if I can go live on my YouTube because I'm thinking of starting like a YouTube Bigfoot watching live. I'm not really sure how to do any of this, but I feel like I don't want to be alone in seeing what I'm seeing. I'm actually trying to get some more people who study Bigfoots to come out here and look at what's going on. I was from California and I moved to Oklahoma. A lot of you know that, but just for anyone who doesn't know. So, excuse me. I've ended up in this place in southeast Oklahoma that's known for Bigfoot activity, but we didn't know that. And so I have a lot of things going on in the backyard, and I'm concerned about it, but I'm also trying to learn about it too. So I'm trying to get some other people to come out here just to document what's happening. So if y'all know people, channels that are truly interested in studying Bigfoots, we have them right here. I mean, you don't even have to go look for them. There's some living in the pond right here. They swim, they come out, they walk out. I got creatures that are living in a pond that walk out at night. It's quite incredible. And of course, certain governmental entities don't want people to know about these types of things. But I mean, I'm just one person just trying to raise awareness and stay safe. That's all. So I'm just looking to like raise awareness on these things' existence, plus help myself stay safe and others stay safe, because the sad fact of the matter is Bigfoots do eat meat also. They're not just berry eaters. They're actually hunters, and they do a lot of hunting like in the dead of night. And when sleeping, they don't know what's going on outside. They think they hear coyotes when it's actually Bigfoots mimicking coyotes to move around. And so if you ever hear bunches of coyotes and you hear something go like whoop whoop, that's usually a Bigfoot, not a coyote. They're trying to mimic the dogs, but they sometimes, the coyotes, but they do mess up. So you can tell the difference a lot of times. It'll sound like a much bigger animal than a little coyote. So anyway, that's what's going on. So I just want to just try this out and see how live does on YouTube, because I've been doing it on Facebook. It's actually been really convenient because I don't have much room on my camera, and like just filming stuff and then like trying to upload it is horrible. So I love the live stream. So I hope YouTube is just as good. And I thought, I could actually start maybe a sub channel. I don't know how any of this works. So I'm going to try to start like a sub channel just for Bigfoot watching. We do have them like at night. You can see the eye shine. During the day, I do have little ones. Like one of the misconceptions about Bigfoots is that they're all big. They're not. In fact, Bigfoots have babies too, so they can be real small, hairy man. But there's also different types of Bigfoot hybrids, like dogmen, but even small things. I'm actually learning that the giant gene and the miniature gene can exist. So little people and Bigfoots are kind of in the same family of phenomenon, I suppose. Don't quote me on any of this. This is all learning experience. I'm just trying to get people to learn with me because I don't want to be alone in this out here. And it's really fascinating. I mean, honestly, it's really scary. Like, it's been an adjustment period for me to just become comfortable enough to like exist where Bigfoots are walking around at night. I mean, that if you've never had to do that before, I don't expect you to understand, but it's kind of like having a human bear outside. Like, they act like a bear, but they're human, so they also are tricky like a human. Like, I've had them actually try to like break into my chicken coop here, right there. I got it covered in wire to stop them from trying to do that. They tried to pull the top off. They pushed in the drawer. They've done several things, and so I just cover it up now, and I watch them very closely during the day, and then I bring the chickens in at night. I just have two, I had three. Shadow passed away, God rest her soul. But I only have two right now, so I just bring them inside at night. It's really difficult, I'll let you know. Chickens don't smell very good. So, and I have 5 cats and a dog, which, you know, my main job all day is cleaning the animals. I guess I run an animal rescue, I guess you could say. My dog's rescued, my cats are rescued, my chickens were bought, you know, for eggs and food purposes, so that I can have a good food supply of something I know is healthy. And it does make a big difference. I actually noticed that we had chickens in California where I lived prior to here. And when I was moving, I didn't have like enough time or money or anything just to like figure out what I was going to eat on my trip. So I just grabbed a bunch of chicken eggs and I boiled them. So I made hard-boiled eggs for the trip, and you know what? That's basically all I ate. And then, you know, the driver bought some donuts sometimes and some hamburgers, but mainly I was just eating those eggs. And I noticed when I got here, I felt great. I was like, wow, I feel much better than when I was at home. And I think it was due to just existing on those chicken eggs. So I was not eating like the stuff that's all manufactured in the stores and stuff. And I do eat that stuff. That's the problem. But I noticed I did feel much better just eating the chicken eggs. So I decided when I got here, I need more chickens because I want to try to improve my health. I also met some Bigfoot trackers here. They're wonderful people. And they taught me how to take the salts, minerals, like how you buy like a multiple vitamin and mineral supplement. It's not enough. If you look up the daily requirement for some minerals and you look up what the supplement provides you, you're not getting anything basically. You're getting like little trace amounts and not enough. So anyway, you could buy the 12 cell salts right on Amazon. Just look up cell salts or set of 12 cell salts. They also have it all in one that you can get. I do believe it's helping me. I am starting to have regular peeing again. I don't want to go into too deep of a issue, but when I was working, I became disabled on the job because I went into like a massive panic anxiety attack that I didn't recover from. Like, it's permanent. Like, if I get under too stress, I have a mental breakdown. It's basically that's it. My body just can't handle stress. So I had edema pop up. I didn't know why. Nobody could figure out why I had edema. I had all the testing done, liver, kidneys, everything. I had asthma pop up. I have all this stuff pop up, and nobody could tell me why. And so basically, when I found these Bigfoot trackers here in my area, they were teaching about these cell salts. And so I'm taking those now, and I've already noticed I'm starting to pee normal again. Instead of like the water piling up in my body, all of a sudden I'm just going like normal, after not going normal for years. So I highly recommend those. I think our food is pretty depleted of vitamins and minerals. So we want to, be supplementing, especially with like D3 because they're blocking our sun. And B12 if you're not eating a lot of beef, because you can't get that very easily. And you want the methylcobalamin version because that's the one that's more readily absorbed than the cyanide. I can't remember the name of the other ones, like cyanide something. But you want the methylcobalamin B12 and the D3. They have soluble vitamin, like the ones that you just put under your tongue, on Amazon too. Pretty cheap. They're pretty good. And so that's what's been helping me here. But anyway, I'm not trying to give medical advice, but that was something that I learned through the Bigfoot trackers too, that we want to be building up our bodies so we're strong again, so even like trying to watch Bigfoots, you're not getting sick and like falling down. So anyway, it's a big stressful thing, it's really stressful, especially for someone like me, having the anxiety that I have trying to live in a Bigfoot hunting area, but I'm dealing with it. We got a bunch more lights. I got solar lights down there. I actually charge them. I leave them on the ground because I couldn't find a place I thought was going to get enough sun to shine them down from because the trees are so tall here. That's one of the issues why we have Bigfoots, because the trees are huge. So I just put them on the ground and then I move them to where I want them at night to light up around my RV, just to keep the Bigfoots away from me. Like, be outside there. Unfortunately, they do step over the fence. They've come in. They've checked my, tried to get in my chicken coop against my will. And, they've left me little things like three sticks, like three broken sticks here, three broken sticks there. They've left me a mushroom that was dried, like it had been stored for a long time. So they do have a supply of food out there too, obviously, if you brought me like a dried mushroom. So anyway, that's all. I'm just trying to see. I think this is working great. I've been live streaming for 10 minutes. I didn't even plan to do that, but I wanted to see if it would go like a good long time. So maybe I can do this on YouTube too. I know Facebook is pretty convenient though, because it lets you live stream, and then what I do is I take the link and I download it to save it. Like any good live streams where you catch good footage, just download it with the TubeMate. TubeMate will download from YouTube also. It's a really good program so that you can save what you catch without having to fill your whole phone up with videos all the time. It's just ridiculous. And Facebook, they auto delete those live streams eventually, so make sure you do download any that you want to keep. But anyway, so let me know if you guys are interested. I should probably work on a channel and just get something. I just feel it's too good of an opportunity to pass up for people who want to see this. Like, I'm living right here, so I'm kind of going to do it as a service to people. Because a lot of people are just going out searching for Bigfoot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have like cryptids right here. I mean, I'm calling them cryptids. What I'm finding out is they're kind of chimeras, I guess, a mixed DNA creature. It looks to me like that. Bigfoot himself is a mixed DNA creature, looks to me like a human and a spider, or that's one theory that's out there that is looking very accurate by just judging by what I'm seeing. With these other creatures being all black and hairy like a spider, it sure looks like it's accurate. I'm no scientist, I'm no biologist, so I invite anyone who really wants to find out what's going on to contact me, and we can make arrangements if any biologist wants to come out and like actually take samples from where a cryptid maybe is. I mean, I don't know how to catch these guys. It would be very dangerous. These do catch deer. I mean, that's how fast and strong they are. They could catch a deer. So I don't want anyone getting hurt, but there might be other ways we might be able to find like hair samples around here. I'm not sure. I'm just new to all this, and I just wanted to share. Didn't want to be alone in this. Plus, I think it's a really good opportunity to learn some things that people are looking to learn. Like, it'd be kind of a crime to hide this. Like, I got Bigfoot, I got cryptid, chimera, whatever they're called, living in the backyard. Like, come out, see them. I'm a friendly person. I love people, so the more people, the better. As long as we can do everything safely and everyone's safe and having a good time. Keep everything positive and just try to learn, learn from each other, but also learn from what's out here. Some people have never even seen one of these, and I think it'd be kind of neat for some people to actually see it. You have to see this. Like, the thing I saw by the bridge yesterday was that was incredible. I'm very God oriented, and so I say God is showing me things slowly, because in my life I've noticed like things are always introduced to me very slow. God knows I'm sensitive, obviously, if I'm having panic anxiety attacks, with basically it becomes overwhelming, and I just have to go sit down. I mean, that's what my mental health breakdown looks like now. It's like I just got to go sit, and then I sit for a couple of days, and then I get back up, and have to start doing more things again. But that's basically my life now, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better because it's been like that for years. But who knows? I'm taking these cell salts, those minerals. Maybe those minerals are going to really help me. I don't know. I hope so. But anyway, so that's all. Just because you're disabled doesn't mean you're dead. I'm still trying to do things, learn stuff, help people. I would love to be helped by people who know what's going on too, to help me understand it. I don't know much about orbs or fairies or Bigfoots. I do kind of now, but a lot of this stuff is still a mystery to me. So anyone who knows what's going on or like has information about these creatures, I would love to talk to you. I would love it to get more information. So anyway, that's all. I just wanted to check this out, see if it worked. And then maybe, since it's going so good, maybe I'll try to form like a little sub channel. I'm not sure if that how that works, but maybe for just Bigfoot viewing, so I'm not boring everybody else who's here for targeting and issues and stuff like that. But you could tune into the Bigfoot area. I don't even know if I want to call it Bigfoot. It's more like chimera, cryptids, like mixed DNA creatures that are not documented, I think. It's kind of like what it's looking like here. But I'm open to changing my opinion about anything, because I don't really know. Um, I want to be accurate as possible. So I don't know. Everyone seems to be calling them cryptids, so I'm calling them cryptids. But they definitely look mixed DNA. So chimera is probably part of the term. Maybe it's a chimera cryptid. Something that's not documented, but it's my understanding that these will never be producing the offspring of the parents, that they actually absorb the DNA of what they eat. So the baby, the offspring, the spawn of these creatures will never be exactly like their mom or their breeder, the breeder of the group, of the hunting group. Like, it's not going to actually be exactly like its mom who gave birth to it. It's always going to be something a little bit mixed because of what she ate. That's my understanding right now. But yeah, so anyway, that's all. Looks like it's going good. So let's see. I'll maybe work on that today and try to get something going here. I got to do something with my life. Maybe this is what God's calling me to do, is just find out what's going on here. And we're trying to protect the communities too, because these are meat eaters. They eat meat. So your animals, your dogs and cats, your livestock, your chickens that are outside are at severe risk, especially this time of year when the wildlife is depleted and there's not much to eat out there. Then they start trying to get your pets, and the reason is because they don't want to move. They're entrenched in certain areas. They're comfortable. It's their home. It's my opinion. It's like their home. So they're like, well, I'm going to get the closest thing I can. I don't feel like going 100 miles right now. I just need dinner. So they start taking whatever's closest to them. And unfortunately, that's our pets. And so we have to be very careful. Keep your cats inside. Don't leave cats outside anyways. It's very dangerous. But if you do, start bringing them in. Don't leave it, especially at night. Don't leave them out at night. Guys, it's so dangerous. That's when the Bigfoots hunt. The dogs, the cats, the chickens. I mean, I'm even bringing chickens in at night. That's how bad it is. So we just want to be careful, because creatures that are hungry are going to steal, and they got to eat something. So we got to be really careful. Warn your neighbors too. No people are really safe outside at night. Honestly, they're not going to be safe either, because these creatures are predators of opportunity. So if the opportunity looks good, they don't care what they eat. I mean, maybe something they don't like, maybe they'll leave alone, but humans are meat. So we have to be real careful. We have to be mindful that there are predators out there that do prey on humans. And these ones particularly are dangerous because they are part human themselves. So they think like a human in certain ways, but they also eat like a spider. So you got to be really careful. Anyway, so that's just the little PSA, public service announcement for the day. Keep your animals inside. You too, at night. Be very careful. If you gotta go out at night or during the day and you're like right next to them like I am, wear a weapon. Keep a weapon on you. It's better safe than sorry. And if they think you're dangerous, they'll go to the next prey. They're not going to come after you if they're going to get hurt. They're going to go to the next guy. And sadly, that's your neighbors, but everybody has to take responsibility for their own safety. So don't feed yourself to the Bigfoots, guys. Just protect yourself, protect your family, and warn your neighbors. And everyone's got their own choices to make. They have to make their choice, what they want to do with their life. If they believe you, great. If they don't, great. What I did was I put in the Facebook group, that we have big predators that are, running out of food. I didn't even mention Bigfoots. If you mention Bigfoots, people are going to ridicule you. Basically, the best thing I found was just say, hey guys, just a friendly reminder that there are big predators in this area that will take your pets and sometimes even your children and your people. So be super careful around this time of year when the wildlife is depleted. And then don't answer anybody who starts asking questions. That's basically what you have to do, because the government is trying to hide this, the bad parts of the government, not like the good, any good people that but there's a certain parts trying to hide this, like really, really tight-lipped, gag order type of hiding. So you don't even want to mess with it, because agents will come on there and they'll be telling you like, oh, it's not that, oh, you're crazy, you're nuts, oh, you're the psycho in town. Don't even put yourself in that position. Just say predators. When they ask you what kind, just say use your imagination, but don't let them loop you into talking about it. Maybe in private circles you could talk, with other believers. But yeah, keep it kind of like kosher, and I don't hate to even use that word, but keep it clean in the public, because some people, it could be children, it could be anybody reading it too. It might be scaring them, So anyway, I just kept it kind of bland, and just posted it so people know, hey, keep our animals safe, but they're not freaking out over Bigfoot, or people aren't like attacking you because you think Bigfoot's real and they don't. You're not getting all these crazies coming at you that sometimes are actual government agents trying to cover it up. So anyway, it is what it is. That's all we can do. But thanks for listening, and I'm gonna go see if I want to start a channel. I'm not sure. I'm gonna research it and just see how that works. Okay, talk to you guys later. God bless, hon, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Now, if I can figure out how to turn it off. Still going. Let's see. Let's see. Was this one? Here? No, not share it. How do we pause it? Filter community moderation. Okay. Just plusing. Pull now. Okay, guys, I can't figure out how to turn it off. So maybe I just hit the X and it just automatically does it. I don't know. Let's find out.